Welcome to Kutaisi, the third largest city in the country of Georgia, where I flew here directly from Thailand without knowing anything about the city or the country of Georgia. But so far, this place is not too bad. Now, I am currently in what I'll class as the cool side of the city. I've just been sat there for the last 20 minutes having a coffee, and this street here, you would think you were in Paris because there's just lots of little cafes, tree-lined avenues, and you come down here and there's just street art everywhere. So I have just been, before I had the coffee, just around the corner to the tourist office of the city, where they gave me a map. Their English was awesome and they're so enthusiastic about this place. In fact, they gave me two maps, one for not just the city, but this one's for the whole area, the region, and just told me so much about the place. So she's given me a rough idea of where to go. So let's go and explore Kutaisi. So while I'm in the city, I am staying in a hostel, and there is so many hostels in the city, as well as the normal hotels. Oh, hello boys. And the place I'm staying is £5 a night. And what I'll do is, because it's on the outskirts of town, I'll go back there and show you what it's like. But the city is just very quiet. There is some tourism. There is a English walking tour, which I nearly went on this morning, but I only found out I just missed it from the tourist information office. In fact, I think it's just them over there. I could actually join them, but I would have missed so much. So I was told to go to here. This is probably one of the better views. This is the White Bridge, and it is one of the oldest bridges in the city, and it has got an amazing view. And if you saw my last video when I was just talking about Georgia, you would have seen this. And even though there is this walking tour going on, there is lots of signs everywhere telling you everything you need to know about the history of this place. And this guy here is the boy with two hats, who is immortalized from a famous Georgian film about a boy who jumped into the river. And I don't think it's that deep, so he might not have survived. But look at that view. Now, most information I'm getting from the city is just from when I walk around. So if you're going to ask me what the name of this river is, don't really know. Not yet, anyway. But the architecture around here is, this is part of the old city, and you can tell by the brickwork. You've got some old stairs down there leading down to the river. I love it. So I've just come away from the White Bridge behind me and just found this little park where you've got little modern statues. Doesn't see a lot about it, but it's quite kooky. And there is, as you walk around, a lot of stray dogs in the place. And I have asked about the dogs having just been in Thailand, Southeast Asia. Most of these dogs are friendly, they won't harm you, and the majority of them have been neutered, meaning that they're safe. And you can tell if they're neutered because of the fact they've got a yellow tag in their ears, which is good to see. But as you walk around, I mean, it's beautiful. Lots of people just sat around enjoying the sunshine. But then you've got this building, and it's meant to be a museum, but it looks like it's closed, which is a shame. So this is Okros Chidaki, and it is the last remaining of one of the old royal Georgian family palaces. It's now called the Golden Marquee, which is its translation. I'm just trying to get my hand through the fence to give you an idea of the grounds. So it's got lots of Georgian royalty artifacts in there. But it's closed, so I can't go in. But when you walk around, it's got all these little wooden boxes, and they do go all the way around. I wonder if they do, like on a night time, these service shops. But the city itself is just full of bakeries, coffee shops. It's a really nice place. And the food from Georgia I will be trying over the next few days. I've already been to the bakery twice to try out one of their famous foods, which is called khachapuri, and basically it's a bread filled with melted cheese, and to say it's delicious is an understatement. 2 days in a row I've had it. Stunning! And as you do walk around, I'm seeing stuff that I'm looking on at the map, both on Google Maps and on the maps that I got from the tourist office, and it's nothing there. It's like at the top of that building up there, there's all them statues, but I haven't got a clue what the building is. So even though I'm thinking it's quite important, obviously the tourist office doesn't. But then on the roof you can see them better, closer. So I'm heading down here because at the end of this road is meant to be a fountain, which I was told you need to go to. But this is just everyday life. That, as I said, there are tourists here. In the hostel I'm staying in, there is a South Korean, a Scottish guy, and a Georgian guy from here. And they were all interested in my travels to Thailand, where all I wanted to do was talk about Georgia and find out more about this place in this town. Oh wow, what is that over there? And there's a beautiful park down here, and that weather is just perfect. So the blue skies, sun, it's about 34 degrees at the moment, but at the same time there is a beautiful breeze coming through the city, so you're not getting overwhelmed with the heat. And I'm just waiting for the right time to cross this road. I don't like stopping. It just reminds me a little bit of Thailand. This is what I saw. So I might have to get the map out and just say, please tell me that this is famous. So I have done a little bit of digging. This is the Soviet Sculpture Park, and it is not well looked after, and there is a bit of graffiti around just behind me on that wall there, just around the corners, swastikas and all sorts, and you get the feeling that Georgia's not too keen on this, especially when you think that Georgia went against Russia in a war in 2008. Yeah, and it's not even on the tourist map for the city. I mean, look at all the graffiti on that. I mean, I'm surprised it's still standing. Still looks nice. But I'm going to have a wander across over to that park over there. So I've come along from the... Right, this is zebra crossing, please stop. I've come along from the sculpture gardens, and for some reason my phone is starting to overheat, so I've had to turn it off. just to cool down. So I'm wondering, without a map, apart from the one that I've got from the tourist office, so this is going to be lots of guesswork. And I think that's a fountain, so I'm getting good at this. There's some guy sitting down as a statue. So I'm just wondering if this place is a little bit warmer than Thailand, in Bangkok. Wow. I mean, it's so beautiful. I mean, the gardens are well looked after. Everybody's just chilling. What I might do is just sit down in the shade and hope that my phone will get a bit cooler so I can actually find out what stuff is and take photographs. Oh, look at that archway. Right, there's the fountains. So I got told this has got something to do with Jason Argonaut and the Golden Fleece. Right, I do need my phone for this. My phone's working. I know I am. I know what I'm looking at. So basically it states that this is the place that you should start doing your sightseeing tours within the city. And obviously I've left it towards the end. So these are the Colchis fountain. I wonder if I can get to the middle of it. But I'm not too sure if there's a proper roundabout because there's just lots of people walking around. So this was built recently in 2011. It's meant to represent the kingdom, or the ancient kingdom of Colchis, with various golden animals around it. Wow. And of course there's a McDonald's. There has to be a McDonald's somewhere close. But wow, this place is a bit different from what I expected. So I've come across the road from the fountain and just outside McDonald's over there, and it's only because I'm in the shade. I now know how my phone feels right now. But across the road there is the local city theatre, Meskhishvili theatre. Don't know much about it. There's nothing online on the maps. But behind McDonald's, now that I've cooled down a little bit, if you go up the stairs, there's David the Builder Church. Now, David the Builder was a powerful king early in Georgian history, a very popular king. So much so that even the airport is named after him. But these are the stairs. This is the church. There's the Golden Arches Church. Now, one of the only reasons I came up here was because when I saw the stairs, I actually thought there might be a bit of a view, but it's not. And one of the things I'll be doing tomorrow for another vlog is going up to the cathedral, which is up in the mountains looking down in the city. And to get up there, you've got to go by cable car. So that's the next video, for something to get your teeth wrapped around. But this is just a simple church. There's a lot of stairs, so I will be having a rest when I get to the top. It's not too bad. It's a nice view of the fountains themselves. And there is a lot of work getting done around the city. And it's nice to see because there is tourism here. This is the church. Oh, sorry. I got told off. I don't know if you heard her banging on the table or saw her. Obviously no filming allowed in the church itself. Oops. Wow. It says simple style, nothing flash. Yeah, and the best thing about the city is because it's so small, it's walkable to everywhere you want to go. You don't need to have taxis or in case of Bolt over here, their version of Uber, you can hire scooters, like electric scooters to scoot around the town. Right, we'll have a wander down here. Right, I've just been to a local spa to get a drink because I am sweltering. But I've just come past this sign. And actually you get them in a lot of cities, showing you where they're near other cities around the world are and how far they are. And for the United Kingdom, for some reason, they've picked Newport. Not London, not Newcastle, Newport. So this is still part of the old town. I think if I've got my bearings right, this is going back towards the sculpture park of the Soviets. But there's something else around here that I didn't see in the first place, so I'm going to go and see now. And without realising where I was when I very first started this video this morning, this is the Wall of Love. So I'm going to have a better look at it this time. So this has been taken as inspiration from the Wall of Love in Paris. And somewhere along here is a lot of love lockets. But I can't see any. Couldn't find any. No lockets. But there is a lot of street art around here in this city, which is quite good. Like that one there. The slogan, "This is not my choice." And that one's good. Full time for full life. Now I have been out for about 3 hours and I am starting to melt. So I thought it'd be best for me to go back to the hostel on the way, show you the outskirts of the city, show you what it's like, and show you what my £5 a night hostel looks like. So I've come out of the city centre and it quickly changes into like the outskirts, and I have just checked the weather. It is currently 36 degrees. No wonder I'm sweltering. It is hot, and when you consider that in the UK about a couple of weeks ago they had 30 degrees and they had amber warnings that people might die from 30 degrees. Try being in 36 and trying to see as much as you can without sweltering away. So this needs about 15 minutes up the road towards my hostel, and you get a lot of buildings that are being built, a lot of hotels, a lot of really interesting buildings from years gone by. If only I knew what they were. In fact, it's got a QR code on there, so it must be famous. And even better, next door to the hostel is his shop, so you can buy some food to cook in the kitchen. That's in the hostel. Right, the name of the hostel itself is Dorm Kutaisi. There's no big signs for it. It just says dorm on the door. and this is all part of the hostel. So you can come out here when it's a bit cooler and chill, but the dorm itself is downstairs. Oh, big sign there. So this is the dorm. So many beds. Obviously that's where my stuff is, but there's a kitchen down there, 2 showers, 2 bathrooms, and it's just a really nice friendly place. So yeah, I'd recommend it. £5 a night. But that is the end of today. I need to rest, I need to chill, I need to cool down. But if you've enjoyed this video, then all you've got to do is say I like that, I'll press the like button. If you want to see what I get up to tomorrow, because I will be going up the hill on that cable car and seeing what else is to see within the city, then subscribe. But until next time, I'm off to have a nice cold glass of water. Bye bye for now.